like strings, running fast and crushing dreams. So who's gonna win the big shiny rings? Behind the doors they're getting brief. It's so clear to see. Everything might seem so bright, but you can't be under the lights without being behind the scenes. There's another game being played. It ain't always what it seems. Judges watching up from the thrones. Who's the next king who throw the stones? If you swear on the Bible, then let's settle this on the court. We'll add up the scores and see the reality they distort. Nice try, the ball don't lie. People think it's a fair game, and they actually believe this. Show us what you got. Take the ball and shoot your shot. Give it a try. It's swish or miss. The ball don't lie. When you look at the numbers, something seems off. When you learn to do Patreon, you laugh and scoff. Nice try. The ball don't lie. Heroes rise, but really they fall. Because there are big shots making the call. Trophies shine, but it's all for a die. In the game of the all-seeing eye, the ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Welcome back, ballers.
Truth is hidden in the stats.
Thanks, Arcadia.
What are the odds of that? They cheer and cry for every move, but who's really in control of the groove? Betting odds control the game. Fans believe in it's just plain. Truth is hidden in.
Can you guys hear me okay?
There's more
If I
going
can get a
on
thumbs up,
under
please,
the
that would be
lights.
great.
When you look at the numbers, something seems off. When you learn to do Patreon, you laugh and scoff. Nice try, the ball don't lie. Heroes rise, but really they fall. Because there are
Thank you,
big
Coffee.
shots making the call. Trophies shine, but it's all for a tie. In the game of the all-seeing eye, the ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Sports are rigged, they say.
Welcome back, ballers, to another episode on the Ball Don't Lie channel. This one titled Christian Kirk Scores on ERIKA KIRK'S Birthday. Congrats to the winners over on the Patreon page. I don't expect this stream to go too long. We're just talking about this one Charlie Kirk ritual to add to the other countless rituals that have taken place in the world of sports ever since September 10th of this year. Thank you, Coffee, for confirming that you could hear me as well. Joseph, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, no, I would love to hear your additions as well. Like I said, mine is very short and sweet, to the point. I'm not sure. I want to say maybe there's a way I could send you the StreamYard link through Instagram or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll look out for your comments. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to hop in. I'm still hearing the music in the background. Sorry about that. All right, yeah, so let's jump right into it. We are going to debrief essentially the notes I shared on the Patreon page earlier today. I want to shout out to Hitalick Sports as well for turning me on to the 109 connection, which we'll get to. But what really puts a cherry on top of all of this, I will say that at the end of when the touchdown actually did take place. So we were talking about Thursday Night Football, primetime game. Ultimately, you know, Christian Kirk, he was originally drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. That's important with regards to Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk's memorial, right, was held in Arizona Cardinals Stadium. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, I saw you in the chat as well, man. That was a big win. Man, we even thought he might have gotten two. He could have gotten two to get to that 31 for Houston, but you know, and Charlie Kirk dying at age 31. That didn't happen, but even just with one touchdown, you guys, he was plus 700 to score tonight. He hasn't scored since being a Texan. So, you know, your $1 would turn into $7, essentially. That's how big the payout was. Joseph chimes in and says, Kirk's first game of the season was on Kirk's Memorial Day. Okay, you know what? That's right. Okay. Yeah, so like I mentioned, Christian Kirk, he was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. He later then went on to get traded, but he was also injured going into this season, right? So yeah, good point, Joseph. On Kirk's Memorial Day, that was held in Arizona Stadium, the team that drafted Christian Kirk, that was when Christian Kirk made his debut. So there were thoughts there too that he could have scored then, but we know now why they waited until today of all days for that to happen. Before we get into the really simple stuff, I just want to comb through this particular decode with you with regards to the 13s. Just notice that he wears the number 13, right? And he has been sitting on 12 total touchdowns at home in his career before tonight. So just number 13 to get his 13th home career touchdown. That was fitting, especially considering that today left 41 days left in the year, the 13th prime number, right? But what really solidified it for me here, before even the Charlie Kirk stuff, the obvious, was if you take a look at Houston's founding date, tonight's game was held in Houston, June 5th. You measure from June 5th to tonight's game, it was essentially Houston's 169th day of their age, which matters because 169 is the 13th square number, right? 13 times 13 is 169, a span of 169 days after Houston's birthday or founding date. The game was in Houston. Kirk, number 13, picks up his 13th career touchdown at home on the date leaving 41 days remaining in the year, the 13th prime. See that? So simple enough, at least for me. I always, beat myself up on these slides sometimes. Some people like them. They get it to the point, but I understand for, newbies out there, it could be a lot on the screen. Just focus on those 13s. It all ties back to that. So now diving into the obvious, right? Like the title of this presentation, Christian Kirk scores on ERIKA KIRK'S birthday. Of course he does. And like I mentioned in my opener there, that, Christian Kirk before tonight had not yet scored for the Texans since joining the team. So in a way right there, the code could have stopped right there, right? So, but once again, shout out to Hitalick Sports, because this to me, was the fifth cherry on top of this whole Sunday, right? And just notice that in the Latin cipher or Jewish cipher, Kirk equals 109, shooting equals 109 in reverse English, right? Charlie Kirk died in a shooting, right? When did he die? He died on September 10th. The date written 10/9 in the majority of the world, right? Well, what if I told you, once again, shout out Hitalick. We were exchanging codes earlier today. Make sure to check out our joint winnable page too. Hitalick, myself, and Call Me Kinfolk. We have a winnable page at a cheaper tier than what the three of us do individually on the Patreon. So if you guys want a taste of kind of all three of us and how we decode, that's definitely a good option. But check this out. Hitalick Sports, he said not only all that, but measure back to the last time that Christian Kirk had scored a touchdown during primetime, during Thursday night football specifically, right? And you guys will see that Christian Kirk scored a touchdown last on Thursday night football, or the last time he scored on Thursday night football, okay, was on October 19, 2023, during the Jaguars game. And there you go. Look at that. Measure from that particular date back in 2023 to tonight's game exactly, and I mean exactly 109 weeks on the nose. Okay? We should know by now how important that 109 is with regards to Charlie Kirk. And then now add this to the mix with Christian Kirk's touchdown scored on ERIKA KIRK'S birthday. And let's not forget about all the 10-9s that Joseph and Cody and Rambo, really touching on that 10-9 when ERIKA KIRK'S flying down, Old Town Vegas, and the 10-10 to the 10-9, etc. But check this out, you guys. Look at this. I was trying to find a clear screenshot, but I think this gets the point. You really just need to see the score when Christian Kirk scored his first touchdown with the Texans tonight. Notice that the score was 9-3. Okay. Why would that matter with relation to Charlie Kirk? Bueller? Anyone? Well, don't forget that Charlie Kirk was born in the year 93. So when the score was 9-3, Christian Kirk scores his first touchdown with the Texans, right? Now, for some that might not know this, a lot of people might think that a touchdown is worth 7 points, but it's actually worth 6. And then it becomes 7 points if you hit the extra point, right? Hit the extra point after the touchdown. It goes from 6 to 7, right? But yeah, so it goes from 9-3, or the score is 9-3. Christian Kirk scores. Charlie Kirk was born in the year 93. The score then becomes 9-9 before the extra point, and of course, they hit the extra point. So the score, because of Christian Kirk's touchdown, the score became 10-9, exactly 109 weeks on the nose since the last time Christian Kirk had scored a touchdown during Thursday Night Football. And it happened on ERIKA KIRK'S birthday. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, you guys. I don't even think I need to go much farther than just it being ERIKA KIRK'S birthday. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's another one. You know, the reflection stuff. I don't talk about that as much, but yeah, 13 is the reflection of 31. Houston equals 31. That's a reason why we thought that who knows, Christian Kirk could score 2. If that was the case, that was a plus 10,000 payout. But you know what? I'll settle for the plus 700. That is a really good day. Yep, Houston 31st prime, died at 31, quote unquote. Yep, Joseph's cooking over here. Kirk died 69 days before Christian Kirk's birthday. Christian Kirk equals 69. So does ERIKA KIRK and Tyler Robinson. Good one. Turning Point, Jesuit Order. Yep, New World Order, Illuminati. Yeah, it's a big number. Big number for a lot of reasons. But great additions, Joseph. Yeah, thanks for adding that in there. I'm glad I didn't rush the Charlie Kirk book. I mean, I feel like at some point I got to wrap it up. But who knows? Maybe this could be a good closer to really get the point across about that. So Cody says Charles James Cook. James Cook, that's right. James Cook scored for the Bills, right? He scored the first touchdown of the game. Charles, is his first name Charles? Charles Cook, Charles James Cook, dude. Wow. Yeah, I did notice too that what you were saying here, Joseph, that Christian Kirk does have that 201 in it. Oh, yeah. You know what? There you go. Okay, there's another one. Christian Kirk equals 93. Right? So the score was 9-3 when he scored, right? Charlie Kirk born in 93. Yeah, thanks for the reminder on that, Joseph. That's a good one. It's an ongoing development, apparently. Are you just talking about the ongoing rituals surrounding Charlie Kirk? I just have a hard time seeing those go away anytime soon. But yeah, Cook sounds like Kirk. Yeah. No, his name. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, his name isn't Charles, but I'm saying James Cook sounds like James Kirk. Yeah, and obviously James is Charlie Kirk's middle name. So of course, I mean, there's so many James being thrown around these days, all going back to Charlie Kirk himself. So, like I said, you guys, I wanted to keep this one short and sweet. No need to really stretch beyond this. That's unless there was anything else that you guys saw today in the world of sports on ERIKA KIRK'S birthday. I'm very confident that there's plenty more out there, but you guys know me at this point. I love the wordplay. So as soon as we knew that Christian Kirk was playing on ERIKA KIRK'S birthday, get to your bookies ASAP. But anyways, yeah, I'll close it up there. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, hanging out with me for a little bit. I know it's late on a Thursday night, but just want to thank you guys very much for the contributions and for the additions. Joseph, always good to see you. Cody, as always, enthused. Coffee, serious business. Steven, yeah, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. make sure to hit that like and subscribe on the way out, or the share where you guys see fit. Hopefully by these codes or these presentations being a little bit shorter in nature, it increases the likelihood for somebody to have an open ear for a couple minutes about how you could have made 7 times your money today, taking Christian Kirk on ERIKA Kirk's birthday. And once again, shout out Cody for the Hutton code on Tuesday. That was a real big one. So, their knowledge does pay. You always just got to be smart in the world of gambling. It's called gamble for a reason. Cody saying ERIKA equals 42. Yep, just like Arizona. So, yeah, without further ado, we will close it out there. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And final reminder about those that do enjoy the Eye to Eye with AJ, Rambo, and Cody shows on Tuesdays. We are starting an hour earlier starting next Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that. Mark your calendars. And in closing, Hutton scored on Christian Kirk's birthday. That's right. Because his birthday was 2 days ago. That was another reason why we like Christian Kirk possibly to get 2, especially because Kirk equals 22. So Kirk to get his second or to get his touchdown 2 days after his birthday. See what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, all great stuff. We will close it out there, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.